Hello everybody, welcome to MJ Yaks Movies. Today I'll be yakking the film The Package, directed by Andrew Davis from 1989. In this movie, rogue commanders in the US and Soviet military conspire, they plot to assassinate the Soviet Secretary General on US soil after he signed a peace treaty which would limit nuclear arms. Along the way, a US Green Beret Master Sergeant gets embroiled in the plot, and he enlists the help of his ex-wife, who's also a lieutenant colonel, and a Chicago police detective friend, to stop the assassin, who is a rogue special forces operative. Upon foiling the plot overall, the Green Beret Master Sergeant learns that the reason why the plot was hatched in the first place was because the thinking, and this is, I'm going to say, not the greatest thinking, was that in signing a peace treaty limiting the use of nuclear arms, it would in fact lead to more war, not less. And the plot gets wrapped up and we move on. So, first and foremost, this is a film that makes me pine for the days of the Cold War, because the movies were simpler back then. There were good guys, there were bad guys, and sometimes the bad guys were also the good guys, and it was the rogue elements that are the bad guys, which is the case with this one. This film stars Gene Hackman as the Master Sergeant embroiled in the plot. I'm going to say that this is a great movie in the sense of all the people in this look like real people. Nowadays, I think everybody would be more model-esque if we redid this movie, but back then, you got Dennis Franz as a Chicago police detective who you believed as such. Jonah Cassidy is the ex-wife of Gene Hackman. Tommy Lee Jones is the rogue special forces operative. John Hurd is the rogue U.S. commander in all of this. And I'm going to say that with this movie, it's a pretty simple political thriller, albeit a little convoluted one. It takes you a while to get through all the plot. There's some patsies along the way. But you know what? It's an enjoyable one. The score on this is pretty good, done by James Howard. I don't know. Depending on how you feel about Cold War political theories, that'll really determine how much you want to watch this. For me, this is in between. This is neither yay nor nay. So if you love Cold War political thrillers and you wish for the return of the Cold War, definite yay. What if you're glad the Cold War has ended and we find ourselves in better times? Then maybe you might want to stay from this one. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Cheers.